That's where all the leverage is, because I started asking myself different question. I started asking myself, how many perfect reps can I stack? Okay, instead of asking how much money do I want to make, I started asking how many perfect trades can I stack? How many sales calls can I stack? How many pieces of content can I stack? How many conversations, days can I stack? Because that's the real game. Not money, not followers, not views, not payouts. It's the reps that you put in, because the reps are what create everything. And honestly, I think that's what actually feels freeing, because if you're focused on outcomes, you're constantly stressed, you're constantly emotional, you're constantly wondering whether it's working, whether you're actually ever going to get to that point, because no, you most likely won't, because you're so focused on the outcome that you're never gonna be putting in that time to actually executing those reps. Okay, when you actually focus on inputs, that's when every day becomes winnable, because you can control your effort, you can control your execution, you can control whether you showed up. And after a long period of time, for a long enough horizon, those small actions start compounding into something huge. And that's why I genuinely believe that people who win, they aren't always the most talented. A lot of the time, they're simply the people who stayed consistent long enough. They stacked enough correct inputs for long enough time without quitting, without getting distracted, without becoming emotional, until eventually success ran out of places to hide. And I think that's the mindset I'm trying to adapt moving forward. Is that I need to stop staring at the outcome and instead reverse engineer it, figure out what creates it, figure out the inputs, the reps, and then become obsessed with those instead of the output. Because at this point, if you stacked all these inputs together, it'd be awkward if the output isn't what you wanted it to be, because you put in those reps, you put in all the time and energy into actually focusing on what matters, that you stop worrying about the outcomes. You actually get stuff done. You play the actual game. And that's all. Stop focusing on the outcome and focus on the input.